Generally, we're sail fishing in deep water. With this sight fishing, you see the entire animal. You see a backdrop of white sand, light coral. There he is, right there at the bow.
And what we got to see is the most amazing interaction between birds, bait balls, and one of the fastest fish in the ocean. Oh, maybe a jump. Oh!
Yeah.
There you go, tail walker. We waited all day for that.
Simrad's Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, with Captain Scott Walker and Captain Steve Roger.
Scotty Walker.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
How are you, buddy?
All right, bud. Must be something going on to get you up here.
Man, you said we're gonna catch some sailfish. You know I'm coming
And
for
we
that.
are, baby. Everything's ready. We just gotta drop the lift and get out of here.
All right.
I mean, I got your lunch, I got your rides.
Well, look, you always have it set up. I know that.
We are ready.
want
I'll be
me-
down another 6 inches. We're
All
out
right,
of here.
You got it. All right, that's off. Okay. All right, buddy.
Catch that back line.
I got that.
Some really good recon last couple of days. I'm gonna let you catch one, then you're gonna let me
So
catch
we got to
one.
go far, or are they close, or what's
We
the
gotta
deal?
go straight out, buddy. Location, location, location.
I like it when it's straight out,
Straight out.
especially that it's blowing 15 out of the northeast.
Winter is upon us again.
Yeah, imagine that.
Happens every year about this time. Steve, all you gotta do is pull anchor one time today. Is that all right?
I'm not going to pull the anchor because the anchor would be wet and it's cold and windy.
You're already throwing down.
Oh, actually, no. How are we going to get the ballyeu? We're going to have to anchor.
Yes, we are. One time.
That's the game plan?
Yep.
Ballyeu.
We'll catch a few on sabikis and we'll cast net enough, and then they started spraying really early the last 3 days, so we'll probably see them before we pull anchor.
How many flags you bring?
Plenty.
All right, I know you did. All right, I want to see at least 3 on there.
All right. I like that challenge.
We got a lot of sunlight.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna let you chase a few so I can catch some. You ready to take off?
Do it.
Hold on to your hat.
The key to getting those ballyhoo quick and early while those sailfish are up in that shallow water chasing, it is very important, you know. So what we do is we try to get as many as we can with a hair hook, then we'll throw the net to just get a little bit of extra, and then we're on the hunt looking for frigate birds.
Yep.
You're buying dinner.
I've got a double coming on.
You're buying dinner. First one in the well.
First billfish of the day. It's pretty important to get the hair hooked ones because by midday, the ballyhoos are getting harassed and they don't act the same as they do first in the morning. And then when the sailfish get really active, sometimes you can't catch a bait. So if you take a little extra time, catch some with hair hooks that'll be alive later in the day when they're really getting active and your netted ones are starting to get tired. Okay.
I like to use those first because of the fact that they're going to die quicker because you knock the scales off, whereas the hair hooks are pristine. They come right in, you're not knocking any scales off, you don't touch them, and they seem to last all day.
Yep. And how do you tell the difference? The hair hook ones have all their scales. They still look like an eel. They're perfectly green. The netted ones are spotted because a few of their scales have popped off, and they're easy to catch. So early in the morning, there's a sailfish. First one you grab is always gonna be a netted one. And then in the afternoon, as they start to fade out, you gotta get a dip net actually to catch the hot ones.
All righty, put me on them.
All right, I'm gonna head down to the west and find some frigate birds. Find the frigate birds and find some sails.
Hook them in the nostril.
I would hook them in a nostril for sure. If the nostril breaks, then stick it in their mouth. Put a couple rods on transom there and be ready. Some birds to our west already. 12 o'clock on the 1. 1 o'clock going to 2. Right behind him. Oh, he's gonna eat it. Yeah!
Simrad's Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Simrad, 75 years of innovation in marine electronics. BioEsk Solutions, clean, disinfect, protect. Waypoint TV, the destination for outdoor entertainment. Yamaha, reliability starts here. And by Ameritrail Trailers. Bubba. Golden Boat Lifts. Daiwa. Rodan Marine Systems. And by Yeti.
Over there to the left, there he is, that's him. He's right there, Scott, on that patch. Sailfish.
It's November. You're here for the first cold front of the year. The ballyhoo are pouring through the bridges, and right off Duck Key, it was obvious because we had the migrating gannets and the local frigates were all in one area, just going crazy, working together. All right, right here, left side. On the left, on the left. Ready? He's right there, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, swimming right to you, swimming right to you.
How far?
He's right here, right there. He's going away, going away, going away. That's right behind him. He's coming back up, recast. As you got closer to the activity, the gannets were just dive bombing balls of ballyhoo that were so nutted together from coming through the bridges with the temperature change that they were actually just seeing the reef for the first time. And as the migration of birds all came together, it was just an incredible visual display of birds bombing baits. He's eating one right now, Steve. Lead him, lead him, lead him, lead him, lead him. He just ate, oh, straight back, straight back, straight back. Good. He just ate one. Frigate birds hovering, waiting to steal something from the ones that are jumped. The gannets can swim underwater and they come up, and as they try to flip the bait, the gannets lose it to the frigates swooping down on them. This is gonna be epic. There he is, right there at the bow. 12 o'clock going to 1. 1 o'clock going to 2. Right behind him. Oh, he's gonna eat it. Yeah! Come on, finish it up, finish it up. Oh, he got it. That was fantastic. Little fish, big bait. He's just chewing on it there, Steve.
Show me when to go.
He's just chewing on it. Close your bail, he's swimming away. Tight? Oh, Stevie boy, money. Look at that. 12 feet of water, baby.
That was incredible, buddy.
12 feet of water. Hooked up. Great.
He turned around. He heard it hit the water.
He did, 100%.
Yeah, I love when you see them on top and they miss. And then you put your bait in there, they're gonna get it.
That was just awesome. Kept that bait tight so he couldn't get all wrapped up. Tailing down sea.
Do you see multiples or just that one?
No, that's Tim. Just Tim. All right, it's coming back to us. I'm gonna come down and get some gloves.
Hey, that's not bad. That's batting 500 on our ballyhoo. We only got 30.
There's your leader, there's your release. Well done.
Oh yeah, we put it in the tip. That's how y'all do it, right?
That's right. All right, I'm gonna come down.
All right, come on.
All right, got some gloves over here.
I wasn't sure if it was a pair of fish or a single. I thought we might have saw two there. And we both noticed immediately that he was wrapped up because I could see the bait behind him as he was swimming away. So what that means is the leader is either across or around his bill or just across his mouth. We were a little nervous that he was wrapped up. You know, obviously we were able to get the leader in the rod tip, which is in South Florida or any tournament, that's a caught fish. You know, we don't always get our hands on those fish. Sometimes it's not great to really tire them down to when you can get your hands on them. And it's actually better for the fish to just get your release by getting the leader in the rod tip.
All right, we got that little buoy coming up. I don't think it's gonna be a problem, but there is no tide and there's a lot of dangling line on the surface.
All right, well, I got him on this side of it right now.
Okay. Oh, his sail's gonna come up right now, baby.
Oh, Scotty.
Oh, nice release there, buddy. Grab the next one in the face.
I had him there for a bit. I did get the leader in the rod tip.
Oh, absolutely.
He just chafed through it. Little chafe action there. That's having you fish that light line in that clear water. All right, let's do it again.
I think they're right behind us.
A lot of times we're using 30-pound, 25-pound leader, and if that line is around that bill, any type of pressure, you're gonna chafe them off. But we're not there really to catch the fish. We're there for what we got to see. And what we got to see is the most amazing interaction between birds, bait balls, and one of the fastest fish in the ocean. And just an amazing animal with the sail that he uses to corral the bait up and then come slicing through with a bill and try to paralyze or slow down. You can't buy that stuff. You know what I mean? You can't, it's just, if you hit it right, it is something very special.
Like what you've seen so far? Well, you can see every episode of every season of Into the Blue for free. Go to waypointtv.com, click Ways to Watch to learn how to download the app or watch on your smart TV.
Where the seatbelts at? Saw one?
The ball's right here. I don't see anything.
You just gotta yell when I need to get a bait.
Bonitas, yeah.
We ain't got enough for me to be baiting up every time.
All right, this is just barracudas. There's a couple of fish here. Just gotta wait them out.
Boy, that watercolor's pretty.
Yeah, it's prettier up here. That was a good long half-a-mile push. Generally, we're sailfishing in deep water, and you wait to see the shadow behind the bait and maybe the bill or sail pop up. With this sight fishing, you see the entire animal. You see a backdrop of white sand, white coral, and it just changes everything. Like, there he is.
Yeah, you basically see him before he sees you.
100%.
And that's the cool part.
I still got him.
Where?
He's right underneath of you. He's right at 12 o'clock now. Perfect, you led him by 20 feet.
Got him there?
That's still him. He's really deep, obviously. That was so cool. All right, there's 3 frigates behind us. We ran over a sail on the way to that one.
Where's he at?
He's balling some baits. And there he is. Look at me. He's right there. Throw right
How
there.
How far?
20 feet. Right there. Okay, that's a little short. He's following some baits up and down. Up and down.
Throw it again?
Yeah, down C. Behind the motors. He sees you. Oh my God.
He ain't got no bill.
He's got no bill.
He's got no bill.
Lead him.
Oh.
He might eat a pilch.
Oh.
Pilchard. See him, Stevie? Can you see him?
Yep.
Oh, that's perfect. Swim down.
No, he's a ballyeu fish. You know, that fish is a big fish, right? He's 6.5, 7 foot long. They're gonna eat. It was funny because one of the ones I remember, really vividly is the one with no bill. because there he was, right, and probably working his butt off with no bill to catch a ballyhoo. And I figured he was gonna eat, and he was the smartest fish because we stayed with him and stayed with him, backing down, because you can see him just swimming, but he had so much bait in front of him. Yeah. Like he had blinders on, like, you know, a horse in a race.
Oh, he's on ballyhoos now, he's on ballyhoos now. He's on a pack of ballyhoos right now. That's beautiful.
Look how purple he is, man.
Yep. He's just chasing that pack of ballyhoos. He don't give.
Chase him down some more? Like I kept casting and changing
really well,
bait.
I mean, the casts are money. I mean, I guarantee that that's the cast you want to make every time. Yeah. And
even to the point where we changed bait. I went over to a Pelcher through your recommendation just to see if he'll try that. Yeah. But yeah, it was really cool to see that fish work and that clear water, and that 12 foot of water, 20 foot of water. It is just an amazing thing.
We're fishing in 20 feet of water, and some of the coral heads come up to 12 feet. I mean, it's visual, white sand, clear palate, fantastic.
Yeah, because we'll see a fish eat and then leave the bait ball and just start cruising. And a lot of times you can follow that fish and you can make attempts at him.
Perfect, 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 perfect. Oh, he's swimming. He's chasing the other ballyhoos.
Dude, he's got some pretty colors, man.
Simrad's Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Yellowfin, only in a Yellowfin. Scales, every degree of water. Hawks Cay Resort, find what lures you. West Marine, and by Battleborn Batteries. Costa Pro Series, Nikon, Killer Dog, and by Spear1KeyWest.com.
Into the Blue is on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Give us a follow or subscribe and check out behind-the-scenes footage and wonderful photography posted daily.
Anytime you run into a shower and you see multiple fish, you know you're gonna get bit, because if whichever one you throw at, if he swims by it, another one's gonna say, I'll take that. And then the first one that didn't want it will try it. And then they fight, and it's just a matter of who's gonna get caught. Get to the bow, get to the bow. All right, 2 fish right here. Now throw to 3. That's perfect. Right on, right on, right on. 2 fish, 2 fish. Oh, here comes the first one. Keep your line tight. Second one, can't stand it, can't stand it. Oh! All right, wait till he swims down, see. He's tangled up, tangled up, tangled up. There's another fish there.
Look, he's gonna eat that ballyhoo. Straight back, I got the second fish, straight back.
Keep me in the direction.
Straight back. Straight back, far. Nope.
No good. They'll swim together. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna go get on your fish and tell me when he's on the surface, I'll come throw another one.
So that fish was really strange because I don't believe that fish jumped too much. He was more of a swimmer, and it allowed us to think that that second fish was with him, which had you casting a few more times at that fish. And he was kind of stubborn. He didn't want to jump a whole lot, but boy, did he put a show on at the end.
Absolutely. That frigate bird, wasn't going to make a move on him, and then the ballyhoos couldn't stand it. That was fantastic. Before he even got there, they were just kind of heading back out. And that first cast was perfect, and he wouldn't eat it. And then the second one said, hey, I'll eat it. Then the first one said, no, you won't, I'll eat it.
Well, like you said, they like to see that bait jump.
Oh, yeah. And they're all very competitive.
You did tell me I'd be taking my sweatshirt off at some point.
I think Brad will let this one go.
Yeah, I think that might be the time.
The sun is as high as it's going to get today.
Wind's dying down.
There's your leader.
All right, I don't see your partner. all by himself. I don't know what we got going on here, but the hook is in the front area. That's a good thing. All right, Scotty.
I'm coming.
That's officially number 2.
Let's get by this buoy without
Keep it in
popping him
neutral
off.
for a minute. And he don't look like he wants to slow down. What a weird fish though, no jumps, just a couple greyhounds. Oh, maybe a jump? Oh!
Yeah.
There you go, tail walker. We waited all day for that.
Now he's gonna be tired. Yeah, he's coming back to you. Everyone's different. That first one couldn't have jumped anymore, you know?
Yeah.
This is a big one though.
Yeah, no, he ain't no little one. Love seeing those.
He's tailing now.
Yeah.
Great work.
Just keep it in neutral and I'll try to slow him down. You grabbing this, Bill, or what we doing here?
Yeah.
Oh, we're zing powing that. That's a big fish, bro. Get that joker, get that joker, get that joker, get that joker, get it, reach. Good job, brother. Scissors?
Nope, he's free.
Awesome, brother, thank you. Fire it go. Look at that houndfish.
There's another one coming out.
Yeah. Look at all the houndfish.
There's another one coming out.
Beautiful.
Give me some sun. The spots are beautiful.
All right, let him go.
See you,
Awesome, buddy.
All right.
Hey, thank you.
Let's do that again.
Yeah, man, that's number 2.
All right.
Ain't even had a lunch break yet.
I'm ready for lunch break.
Good to see them winter signals right there, you know? Ballyeu, sailfish. But the thing is, I can do that all day. You know, I literally can sight cast all year, and you're right about that. I could sight cast non-stop at showering sailfish in shallow water.
I'm glad you're able to make it up.
Oh, thanks for having me, buddy.